Gamers.
Gamers. Yippee.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, once again, even with, I felt like I have more prep, I have more everything, we're good to go. I was literally working up until 4:58.
Yep.
I was like, okay, time to go.
It's the VGG way.
Turn off my cam. I'm streaking. Uh-oh, it's on, bro. It's on.
What? No.
Deal with the consequences.
The shirt is that pink? Yeah, it's pink because that's just his wiener. It's like Bayonetta, where like her hair makes her clothes.
Oh, no.
But it's
No.
just-
What a start, you know? Just
That's
grab my
start.
dong covers my entire.
That's what you get. Welcome to the SGF finale. I mean, it also speaks to where we are mentally at the end of the week. Always, every year. Always and forever. Oh,
Caffeine check?
I'm drinking a soda and I had a coffee, but it's not. It
doesn't count.
Cut off. Everything is cut off.
We ended that shit yesterday.
Fish is begging for morsels. There's two more, I think. It's two more. I think you have a low one, so I don't know why you don't want two more. Let's see. Do we want to start with the highlights video, or do we want to start with the betting special results? I'm ready for either. Chat. I'll say,
Chat.
There's a lot of spice. There's a lot of sauce in this betting special results this year. I mean, this year, it's the debut year, right? It's the first time. It's also exciting because we're gonna announce the actual numbers for a lot of these things that we've been keeping track of throughout the show. Which should go first, Glory? Maybe we do the betting special because I've been teasing that VGG fans should tune in for the highlight video. And not everyone's here yet,
Yeah.
So maybe we start betting special, see if people trickle in.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Glory agrees. Let's go.
Let me share the screen with Fish.
Pog up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Who are those cuties?
What the hell?
Let me switch screens. Boop, boop. Then we go
Beep, boop,
to
boop, boop, boop.
this. All right. It is time. We'll keep the music going. It is time for the reveal of the VGG betting special results.
Woo! Oh shit!
Whoa, we
the
just did a
special
fucking-
effects master over here.
Doing a drum roll for every one of these. All right. So let's boop, boop, beep, boop, boop.
Oh my god.
All right.
What are you?
What we're gonna do
video editor?
first? What we're gonna do first is reveal in order, third, second to first, these scores, and then we'll break down some of the stats behind what happened. Okay. And so we start.
I still don't remember.
I know. I remember you asking me to, but I've been.
I know my caffeine count. Like that's the only bet I remember.
In third place. Whoa! I didn't even remember doing that.
Why are we always flipping, dude?
Fish with 15
Sheesh.
points.
God damn.
Bravo. Bravo on bronze.
In second place with 40 points.
Jeez, oh, I know.
Burn.
Yeah.
Hell.
I just realized Nate wouldn't win either way because of pie in the sky.
In first place. And that what you just said is wild because if not for Pie in the Sky, Fern would have won.
It should have been me.
135 points.
Wow, 5 points
By
off.
5 points. See, if at least I was at 40 or 45, it wouldn't feel as bad. But look, you guys you guys opened the door and it happened. So let's go through some of the details before we get over to the chat results.
You're probably wondering how we ended up here.
So Fern got The Price is Right on world premieres. Me and Fish obviously went really ham, but it's closer than you think. We had 74 by the end. 74 world. So me and Fish both were like 105, 100 something, like 107. I think we were that close. So 30 off. Just one more. If one more show had it, we probably would have had it.
If Summer Games Fest decided to not go to fucking thesaurus.com, we would have had it.
We would have had it. I got pop-offs. We ended up at 14 total, and I said 8, and I was the highest. I believe you both were a little under. Fern was the only one who got Gabe Newell not showing up.
Pays to be a non-believer.
I should not have been looking at his yacht records because that turned out to be false.
False or they were not there, or false?
It was there, but didn't mean anything.
He was just living his life.
Yeah, he was just chill, and maybe he was watching and hanging out and going, "Cool games, guys."
Nate was like, "There's nothing else to do in LA except this. What else could he possibly be doing?"
Fern also got the fraud count Price is Right.
Nice.
Ending at we ended at 287. Fern said 267. Again, close. Me and Fish were just over 300 is where we were. So just a little bit more frog. Maybe I need to stop being so like sometimes there's like 10 frogs and I'm like, that's just 3. I need to start going harder.
I know, yeah. There were a couple we skipped, but not a ton.
Yeah. Caffeinated drinks. Our total for the week was 16 caffeinated drinks. And I said 14. So I got the prices right there. Yeah, it was, I think you had 8 or something. And you had
something
like,
low.
Yeah, 7 or something. Something interchanged. Yeah. Yeah. Or 10, maybe 10, maybe 10. Maybe you had 10.
What was I thinking?
I was optimistic for everyone.
But yeah, the Wildest, the ending, the Double Fine game coming out this year got me the pie in the sky. And then again, if not for that, Fern wins without the golden snitch. But
somebody please play Tiny Violin for me.
I need to get, there's literally like a little desk toy that does that. You like pull the violin up and you put the bow on there and it goes. All right.
Thanks, Glory.
It's time to reveal the chat winner.
Oh my god.
And I'm saying it now before I click because I don't remember if the chat winner thing is supposed to come up or if it all comes up together. So, chat winner, who is... Okay, there you go, chat winner. And there's some drama all over this chat one. It's a wild time. I can't wait to dissect the results. But the winner is the Shazame with 80 points.
Congrats. Congrats.
Remember what they said.
So you'll see why in a second, Shazame. We will, I think we decided what, like $25 or $20 Steam.
Yeah, I think their option is 25 and then it jumps up.
Okay.
Buck DC, what is it?
And then on top of that, here's what it looked like underneath. And you'll see that this is closer. This is the top 3. This is silver and bronze. And we see a 3-way tie for bronze. You'll see that this is actually incredibly close. So Viddy with 30, Shan, Glory, and Reb 25. Okay. So Viddy came out firing because Viddy got closest to 74 world premieres with the cheeky 69. That's what Viddy said.
A legend.
And I gave them partial credit for saying their James Bond answer was probably some Irish guy.
Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Irish guy. So I gave partial credit, not the full points, but partial credit. But then it starts to go all over the place. Reb got closest to the frog count with 268. Wait, no. It was close. No, yeah, 268. I thought that was off. I thought that was wrong. So that's actually one more than what you said.
Yeah.
Which is wild to get that close. You know what? Yeah, for the Irish guy. Everyone else in the submissions was over 300, except a cruel loss in this one by just 4 points. The Shazame said 264. So just 4 points off.
Just missed it.
Glory secured the pop-off count, saying 7.
Nice. Good one, Glory.
Another cruel loss here, though, because Scully said 15, and we had 14 pop-offs.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
just
got him.
off. Okay. Shan got the caffeinated points by saying 14, like me. But in the end, beyond all reason, our chat winner ended up getting it with partial credit for their pie in the sky. So Shazame's pie in the sky was a brand new Resident Evil game with no returning characters except for Leon. And so there was a brand new Resident Evil game, and there are returning characters that aren't Leon. There's Alyssa Ashcroft, who is weird. That's the other thing. I don't know if many people looked into the Resident Evil reveal. Alyssa Ashcroft is from Resident Evil Outbreak, like a minor character in Resident Evil Outbreak, which was this like weird multiplayer Resident Evil experiment on the PS2. And she is a prominent character in the new Resident Evil, which is such a wild thing, but that is ultimately what clutched it. So I said the rumors got me. I just said no returning characters flat out. I almost just said yeah, because Leon was a big one in the rumors. Jill was a big one in the rumors. A big leaker says Leon is in that trailer. We don't know what that means.
Interesting.
Yeah, but Leon is in that trailer. So, and I
rewatch.
I am hearing rumors that Leon is the main character of the game. This Grace character is someone you play as, but Leon is like the guy in the game. So
Mr. Old Man Leon.
yeah. But yeah, so we decided to say, you know what? I'm technically getting by on a you guys, letting it go on mine. So even though technically factually incorrect, we cut it in half, 50 points. So if you see why it was close, that means without that, Shazame's tied with Vidi, and it would have gone to a roll off to see.
They would have had to
it.
beat each other off to see who wins.
So that's why it was actually very close. And then if you consider so Shazame had 30, and then you go down the line, everyone else was 5 points away. Just a wild finale for that. But shout out to Fern for having the most natty points with 40. That was pure on the guesses and everything else.
No pie for me.
No pie in that sky.
Good
Fern
job,
doesn't need a pie.
everybody.
But
Yeah,
why?
good job.
Pretty fun. I did not expect getting up to 74 on the world premiere count.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good show.
Fun times.
Good show. Yeah, let's get ready for the
More like shit show. No Max Payne.
I know you didn't get your Twisted Metal. There was
No Twisted Metal. No Max Payne.
there was a lot of
No Henry Cavill.
action car games in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Garbage Country.
Oh, who's that from again?
Oh yeah, I was just looking at that earlier today. It's from the team that did Pizza Possum.
Yo.
Isn't that so
Shout out.
unexpected?
Yeah, shout out. Good game too.
Yeah.
All right, let's get ready for the highlight video. So as I kind of teased, this highlight video is actually like 1 minute per hour restreamed. So this is the longest highlight video we've had, but it's also because we had lots of good moments and I wanted to highlight a bunch of them. I have all kinds of fun little bits and stuff planned within this highlights video that will be super fun. And maybe something wackadoodle. I don't know. Maybe something wackadoodle.
Maybe.
Let me change the stream for Fish. You can watch live with us.
Ooh,
we
we
get
get to watch live.
Yeah, we get to talk about it while you guys are like in chat and on a delay. Haha. Whoa! Fish gonna kiss the winner.
What the?
Fish didn't,
Whoever that is.
Fish didn't say which one, the chat or the hosts.
Oh shit! Probably both.
Hey, yo.
Happy Pride.
Okay, let me get
Happy
rid of
Pride, everybody.
this one for now. Whoa!